Yo, what is going on, guys? Check it out. We are here. Everybody, we have World War II DLC 2 gameplay. So I'm gonna let this go on. We'll see who's in the chat. Okay, so here we go. If you can see me and hear me, guys, just drop one in the chat, by the way. It was not starting up for a second, so it was kind of weird. But welcome, guys. This is it. The moment you've been waiting for, the Shadow Throne gameplay. Now, the reason why I have this, you guys might be wondering, I was flown out to Sledgehammer. Huge thank you to them and Activision for bringing me there and able to record this early. So that's why I have this footage for you guys. But I'm going to be showing off the map a little bit early, so you guys can kind of get a little grip on when you actually jump into the map yourselves. And what I'm going to do here is just, you guys can feel free to talk to me in the chat. I will answer questions as much as I can. And yeah, you guys can just sit back and enjoy the gameplay. I'm gonna like play it over a couple of times because I've only got like a couple minutes of gameplay that I'm actually allowed to show. But yeah, like if you miss something or you wanted me to go back and show something else, I definitely will. But you know, just let me know. I'm gonna be replaying this over and over again, so you guys can obviously have multiple chances to check out what you got. And I see everybody's in the chat already. You guys are out here getting the party started. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know, guys. So if you have any questions about this map, feel free to ask. But this is an interesting one for sure. I honestly think that this is gonna be one of the harder eggs to solve. I'm gonna place money and say that this is gonna take longer to solve than the Darkest Shore, and that's saying something. I feel like that's definitely saying something. But yeah, so guys, check out the aesthetics of this map. It's obviously just like Garage Kirby. I'll show you when I actually go out there. The aesthetic and just the way it looks is really similar. The layout's kind of the same also. The way you sort of travel around the different areas, it's kind of reminiscent of that. But I like it, like in a good way. In a good way, it's like that. The pistol looks clean, but it's weak af. Yeah, no, it is. This Reich's revolver, whatever it is, I think it's a newer weapon. Yeah, it's like not a starting weapon, but it's close to it, so it's not that good. It's decent. I don't know. And the pack punch one's not great either, but yeah, like it'll get you through at least round 5, I would say. Did you get a chance to use the other melee weapons? Yeah. Okay, so I'll tell you guys about that as well. By the way, volume check. I'm gonna make sure. I can't even hear myself. My game is so loud. If you guys can't hear me with the game, let me know. But yeah, so there's new melee weapons. There's a couple of them right now. So far, I've seen 3. There's an axe, there's like a spiked bat, and then I believe there's like an ice pick. So there's 3 different ones that are on the map, and I didn't really play with them too much, to be honest, because like I know where they are, but I didn't really use them. I wasn't super concerned with it, but I'm sure you're going to need it later. I would probably say that, but they do look sick. I picked up the bat, but I didn't actually kill anything with it. So I recommend you guys try out as soon as you get it. But what I want to do in this gameplay is show you guys the way I was discovering everything. So going into rooms for the first time or seeing something for the first time, I had to cut down some of the gameplay and because like stuff later on, I was messing with something and it took like 20 minutes of my time. So yeah, it took forever, but like we only got to play for 45 minutes total. So there's only so much you can do in a brand new map that's 45 minutes long, you know what I mean? But like what I found, what I discovered, like, and what I was able to experience was really good. Like I'm honestly, this might be my favorite map in World War II so far. Like obviously we haven't played through the whole Easter egg. That's a little too early to say, but you know, assuming you get to the boss fight, finish the entire quest, and like if there's more side Easter eggs, this has the potential to be probably the greatest map in this game, I would say. Oh, listen, there's a radio. If you hear that, yeah, there's radios on the map. So I'm gonna give you guys a little hints from what I was told from the man himself, my man Cameron, and he put that out there publicly. Like he said, like solving this egg, you guys are gonna need to use your ears a lot. You need to listen a whole bunch. So it's not just gonna be like visual cues and stuff that we need to find. I guess we're gonna have to listen for stuff as well. So just keep that in mind as you go into this. But no, it does look like a Groff module. I know, I do agree. And I think there was one back there. I don't know if I ended up buying that one, but 100% new perks. So I actually didn't see any. There might be, but see, we didn't even open up the whole map from what Cameron told us. Because like basically, he was walking around, he was watching us play, everybody, seeing what they're working with. You know what I mean? And evidently, I don't think anybody found a new perk. But that's not to say there isn't one, because there's still new areas that haven't been discovered. Like I've not been everywhere, and I think there was one door they didn't have time to buy that I wanted to go through that was a new area. But yeah, this map is bigger, I would say, in terms of like square footage. compared to the Darkest Shore, which is a smaller map, this is definitely, like, one of the bigger ones for sure. Feels like Garage Crow with all the Nikolai quotes and stuff. I get the GK vibes, but, like, in a good way. In a really, really good way. But if you guys haven't already dropped a like on the stream, though, leave a thumbs up for me. Subscribe if you guys are brand new as well. I'd greatly appreciate it. I'm going to be hunting this tonight, so if you guys want to join in the Easter egg hunt as well, be here in a little bit later on. But if you guys have any questions, like I said, feel free to keep asking. This is what I'm here for. And like, I'm just going to keep this gameplay going, and you guys can just, you know, watch it to your heart's content. There was a guitar right there, which looked a little suspicious. I don't know, it was really, really out of place, something like the other ones, but little stuff like that was interesting, and I don't know if there's more of those kinds of things, but I tried to, like, I don't know. I wanted to run through the most of the map I can and then find stuff later, which I did. You guys will see some really interesting stuff here really soon. This is just me setting up and trying to get to wherever, honestly. First playthroughs are always a little goofy. What's up, Slaughter? Is Shot playing pre-recorded though? Yeah. This is my gameplay, but this. Oh, check this out right here. Look. So that's an actual soldier. I forgot about that. Let me. We'll do it when we go back. But so there's actual like NPCs almost. I don't know if they actually do anything yet, but because he died before I got to him. But it's crazy. Like, JC found one, and he was, like, underground. He was just getting mauled by a zombie. And I opened the same door and didn't find it, so these might be random the way they spawn. I don't know, like, if you need to save those ones in particular. It's kind of weird. I couldn't tell you, but I found that one, like, on my first playthrough, and it kind of, like, stunned me for a second. I'm like, what is this? You know what I mean? It was interesting. It was very interesting. But I would expect more stuff like that. Most likely, these soldiers or other survivors. That would be interesting if we actually need them for the main quest, eh? This releases tonight. Yes, guys, this will be coming out in just a couple of hours, actually. So, 6 hours from, like, right now. If you guys already have it pre-downloaded or whatever, like, it'll be playable in 6 hours. Oh, yeah, here's the radio. I'll explain this later. But, yeah, it'll be playable in a few hours. You guys can already pre-download it. I think the UK can get it as well. I'd imagine you guys can. But if you're in the US, you can absolutely go for it right now and just pre-download it. It better not be like the Survivor rounds like in Exos. I don't get that vibe. I don't think so. I believe it was just a sort of cinematic kind of thing. I don't know if it's gameplay changing, but I guess we're gonna have to wait and find out. But here's like the main area, the central square. I actually really like this place. Like, I don't know if there's any traps here, but I'm definitely gonna use it for high rounds if there is. I was just trying to, you know what I'm saying, get the round under control so I can keep exploring. It's kind of what you do at these capture events, is just explore. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're jumping to a map and you have no prior knowledge, you go through it so slow, and that's just how it is. Like, there's no such thing as a speed run. Is there a notebook? Okay, yeah, so it's like the Darkest Shore. Do you guys remember, if you haven't played that map, well, the final right, you have the notebook in front of you. It tells you kind of what to do. It'll give you instructions and whatnot, but this one here is just like the Darkest Shore, where it has, like, the boxes lined out, but there's no, like, description that actually tells you, hey, go here, or hey, do this. You know what I mean? So it's good in that way. Intro cutscene. Oh yeah, guys, I'm actually gonna. That's a good call there, Connor. I'm actually gonna release the intro cutscene right now. I forgot to do that. Here you guys go. I'm gonna post this really quickly. So if you like to go see the intro cutscene, I'm putting it on the channel right here. Just gonna make this public. Hey, good call, man. Good call. So yeah, if you guys are curious, I just posted the intro cutscene on the channel. Alright, there it's up. Cool. Yeah, you guys enjoy that. But yeah, the intro cutscene is really short. It's like a minute long, but it's very, very descriptive, I would say. Okay, so this is the theater, or I guess I'm going to call this a theater. There's a museum, there's a theater, there's one more area, I forget what it's called. But this one was the most interesting that I found, like, almost nothing in. Of course, every single thing is going to have significance, like, every single area. There's going to be something to do, or something to find, or whatever. And I found something in there, but it's very, very minuscule. It's very small, so I'm not really sure. Isn't the radio thing 37.9 or something like that? Okay, so I'll explain the radio in a minute. I don't know really. Actually, I do understand it now, but it's kind of like too hard for me to explain right here without actual like visual information, which unfortunately I don't have in this gameplay. But you guys will be able to figure out as soon as you get in it. That's what I was stuck on for a solid half an hour, I would say. Solid 30 minutes. And, like, you guys are seeing the first 15 in this gameplay, but I wish I could show you guys the whole thing, but unfortunately I can't. But, yeah, there's so much to find in this map. believe me, nobody's found a single step. So, like, regardless of me getting early gameplay, this is still on an even playing field. Like, I know the map layout. I guess that's the only quote-unquote advantage that I have. But other than that, like, this is just straight on, like, everybody's fair game here. Okay, so I just wrapped back around. This is near towards spawn. And I'll show you guys. Oh, so here's the safe. Check this out. Like, I'll jump back on this again. Still trying to mess with the safe. Don't know what's going on with that. And there's also stuff to find in this room. BTW. What do you guys think of the map so far? Scale of 1 to 10. What are you guys thinking about it? Are you hyped? I think this is probably the potential to be the best map. Like, I like the layout already better than the Darkest Shores. Darkest Shores a little bit too, like, I don't know. Wasn't my taste. The elevation up and down, I don't know. It was okay, but I greatly prefer this kind of stuff where it's a lot of, like, areas in it kind of feels like compact, right? But just divided by doors. I'm a big fan of that layout. What do you guys think of the map so far? But just speaking so far, what we've seen already, it's lit. You give it a 9. Okay, I see you. Oh yeah, this door I'm messing with. You guys see that, by the way. I need to go ahead. I'm gonna stop a little bit more. All right, so just in a second, I'm gonna restart the gameplay and I'm gonna let you guys keep watching. If you missed anything, it looks better in the Darkest Shore. What's up, Prince? See you in the chat, buddy. I'm seeing a lot of 8s, some 7s, some 9s. Good stuff. Okay, okay. Yes, that's gonna be interesting. That's safe right there. But nobody figured out. Believe me, there's so many like puzzles that are completely untouched. They're there. They're definitely there. We've definitely seen the puzzles. But have we made any procs on the puzzles? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Okay, so I'm gonna put this back at the beginning for anybody who's just jumping in and didn't miss it. Yeah, we're gonna sit here and you guys can keep asking questions. Like I am your encyclopedia here. The power. Oh yeah, so the power. I was gonna talk to you guys about that. I didn't see a power switch. The perks were on as soon as I went up to them. Yeah, the perks were on. I didn't hit a power switch as far as I'm aware, so it might already be available here. I don't know if you need power for the elevators though, which I just showed behind me. That's the thing, but there's no like master power switch that has to turn on different doors or perks or whatever. So that's kind of like that's the thing there. It's a little bit of a switch up from this time. I'm glad you guys are enjoying this one. Like you're giving this one a little bit higher rating. I feel it. I feel it for sure. If you guys haven't already dropped a like on the stream, if you could do me a big favor, leave a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to this channel. I'm gonna be streaming this hunt a little later tonight, so if you guys want to be here, now's the time. Can you not show round 1 to 2? Okay, so here's the thing, Danny. I don't want to show rounds 1 to 2 because not a lot really went on. It's a spawn room in the bottom of the sewer. It's like a squared off, kind of like. It's like a chamber, almost. But I didn't really want to show because nothing really goes on. I only have very limited gameplay that I'm able to show you guys. So I tried to get as much as I can in here, just based on map exploration, and show you guys the most for the amount of time that you're watching. You know what I mean? So I would, but like it wouldn't be really worth your time. Definitely possible, but probably not. Are you guys going to be hunting the Easter egg tonight? Let me know. Just put a 1 in the chat if you're going to be hunting tonight. It's going to be a good one. Like, I don't know. I think this is going to have the most intricate steps. The hardest ones we've ever seen, in my opinion. It's going to be a good one. You and JC came out from a notification about the Shadow Card. I thought you guys were playing together. Now, we weren't playing together at Sledgehammer. Like, not actually in the same game. But me and JC were like... Me and JC were both in solo games, and we're like communicating, like, you know, if we found what, where's the box, where's so-and-so. You know what I mean? Just, we were both in solo so we can blow through the map quicker, but then be communicating with each other so we're both on the same page, that kind of thing. But, yeah. How many hours does the map drop? So, what time is it? It is just over 6 o'clock, so you guys will be getting it in less than 6 hours. Like, about 5. Did you find Pack Punch? No. Okay, so Pack Punch was not found at all. That was what's interesting. I believe this is the first. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let me think here. Darkest Shore, yeah. Final Reich, of course. Garage. Okay. Thinking about all the IW maps, I believe this is the first map in like early access gameplay history that Pack-a-Punch wasn't found. Like, not a single step. I have a couple leads that I think maybe Pack-a-Punch. But yeah, I heard you found the battery. Oh, okay. Now I can talk about that. Okay, so I did find a battery. There's a red battery in this room that I'm in right here that is a part to the Wonder Weapon. And that's how, remember the gate that I showed you guys at the end that's underground? That's how you can open up that door. Like, actually, here, I'll show you guys right here. Let me go back a second. I'll point it out. Look, check it out right there. You see that? That little battery? That goes to the Wonder Weapon and it opens that door downstairs. Thought I'd point that out. I didn't pick it up right here in this gameplay because I didn't see it. I got it later on. But yeah, that's a thing. But yeah, anyways, I was saying, Pack-a-Punch has not been found. I have a couple leads that I think... Gotta use your ears, guys. There's a couple leads that I think may go straight to Pack-a-Punch, but again, I'm not 100%. But yeah, first early access that was... Pack-a-Punch was not discovered, so... I mean, fair game for everybody else if you want to discover how to upgrade as well. That's all you. That's all you. What's up, Roberto? That was the fishing trip. I caught a lot of cod, man. Trying to think of what else that I actually found. Aside from the radio, which is like the big thing. Other than that, there was the radio, the Wonder Weapon. I was the only one who found the battery, and that like basically brought it down to that Wonder Weapon thing. Now, what's interesting is that when you pick up the battery and you put it inside the gate, like it opens up, right? That's the only way you can get in that room. But you can also take the battery out the back of the machine so that the gate's shut on you and you lock yourself like in that room. It's a lockdown really, and then you can take that battery and put it on the Wonder Weapon. But the Wonder Weapon needs multiple parts, and that's the only one I found. Credit is no good here. So that's interesting. But the thing where you can lock yourself in a room is weird. So I would, unfortunately, I can't show you guys that in this gameplay, but just throwing that out there for all of you. Garage vibes. Yeah, I mean, of course that's the vibes. It's a destroyed city. It's Berlin, so it's not actually Stalingrad, like actual GK is. But this is kind of similar. You know what I mean? It's very much the same in a lot of ways. Okay, so here's the melee weapons. I briefly went by them. Let me go back and show you. Okay, see them on the wall there. So there's an okay, right. So there's a bat. There's like a dagger, and then there's like a pickaxe. So those are the three. And aside from if you need those for the quest, I don't know, but they definitely get you some trophies if you, I believe, get a kill with all of the melee weapons or something like that. I forget what the actual specifics of the description was, but that was something along those lines. Now, you guys aren't late at all. You're not late at all. If you're just jumping in, you have plenty to see. Don't worry. You have absolutely plenty to see. Is it good? Yeah, I mean, honestly, right now, from what I've played, it's hard to judge a map when, like, you haven't done the Easter egg, when you haven't actually done the entire quest. I mean, I've not even seen the whole map yet. I had 45 minutes to mess around, and... Okay, so here's check that thing out again. Our boy gets mauled. I tried to save him, but I don't know if I was too late, or if you I don't think you actually can save him. I don't know. But, I was saying... Oh, jeez. I lost my train of thought here. Oh, no, never mind. Yeah, I don't know if it's a good map yet. I honestly couldn't tell you. It looks very, very good. You know what I mean? It's a very solid kind of experience, but I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it yet. 45 minutes to blow through the map, and I didn't even see, like, all the areas. Evidently, there's an area with the elevator that nobody saw, so that's interesting. That's something you guys ought to be hunting. Pack-a-Punch, still completely unsolved. But, like, what's odd is that the power's already on, so... You know what I mean? There's traps already available without having to turn that on, that kind of stuff. It was interesting, so I'm not sure. Is this the new PUBG map? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm looking for more questions. Yeah, but if you guys have questions about anything, keep asking, keep asking. Did you encounter any new zombies? No, I didn't. So you guys remember the boss zombie? If you've seen the trailer, where there's like the big, I don't even know what to call him. He's not a Brenner, but he has this sort of machine on his right arm. It's like a cannon. I have no idea, but evidently I didn't get far enough, like rounds-wise. I think I got to 16 before I had to stop. And then, or maybe he's part of the quest. I'm not sure. I didn't see him, though. Their bombers are back. The pests are here, of course. And there's a lot of other stuff as well. But those are, like, the main things that are here. I want to see the boss, however. That's what I was trying to go for. Maybe I should have done that. I just didn't have enough time. I was looking for other stuff. When it comes to these capture events, you really gotta pick and choose. Oh, there's stream lag. Hold up. Guys, is there lag? Hello. OBS, are you clowning me? OBS looks fine. Oh wait. Okay, are we good now? Are we good? Put a 1 in the chat if we're good now. If we're all right. Just back it up here. Just drop a 1 in the chat if we're okay. Sorry about that lag, guys. I think it was honestly just YouTube. There's been like a lot of YouTube server lag as of lately. Sorry about that, guys. My fault. My fault. If you haven't already dropped a like on the stream, if you are brand new, leave a thumbs up. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel as well. I'm going to be hunting this tonight, so you guys are more than welcome to be here. But here's the radio, as I was saying earlier, and this is where maybe either the start of the quest, which I don't think it is, because here's the thing, like, all the developers were watching us play, and they clearly saw us on the radio, but they all were like, yeah, you guys didn't even touch a single step. And that kind of makes me happy. Maybe that's going towards Pack-a-Punch or something or other, but I understand it now, which is the good thing. When I was there, I spent way too much time listening to that freaking radio, and yeah, it was cheese, man. What was your first initial impression? Initial impression was that, like as compared to what, when I spawned in, or just overall on the map? First impression when I spawned in, I thought it was going to be like a sort of... You ever played Bunker 10? Some of you guys might have played that. It's a custom map where you start from the bottom, and you have to work your way up like these levels to get to the top. I thought it was going to be something like that, where you got to work your way up to the top of the city, and it kind of is in a way, but it's not like a lot of levels. I sort of figured it would be something like that. Just, but yeah, it turned out to be one or two floors, and then you get up there. But there's an elevator that I think goes even farther downstairs, and nobody touched that. Nobody touched that. I highly encourage you guys to go and check those out. Are you gonna be streaming with anybody else? I don't know, Dylan. I don't know. I might start solo tonight, or I'm honestly not sure. I might run solo for a little bit, and then I might pick up a team. I don't know. What would you guys prefer? What do you want to see? I can squad up. I think some of my friends are already in squad, so I might just hunt solo for a bit. I don't know. But yeah, this room right here, the museum, was probably the one of the more interesting ones I was in. There was a fuse I didn't get enough time to look at, and there was also something that I picked up. It was like it's a, I don't even know what to call it, but it was on a table. I just grabbed it, and I honestly didn't know I even picked it up until I heard an indicator. So there's a lot of stuff in this map when it comes to picking up stuff. It's almost like a scavenger hunt, but there's no indicator, right? It's not like a hold square to press or whatever. It's there's a lot of hidden things that you just need to go around the map and race square pretty much. Like, I don't know. If you guys think I should play, should I run it solo? Should I play with Pizza? I think Pizza's playing. I might play with him later. I think he already has a squad. I'm honestly not sure what we're doing. I may just jump in solo for the first match and then squad up, depending on what we find. Who knows? It's gonna be an interesting night. That is for sure. I'm ready for this one. When do you think the new deal? Okay, so when will it be dropping UK time? Well, it's gonna be dropping at the same time for everybody, but it's like less than 5 hours time from now. If you're in the US Eastern time, it's gonna be 12 o'clock midnight. If you're Central, that's an hour before, and if you're Pacific, it's gonna be dropping at 9. I don't know what time it is for UK though. Somebody could probably let you know in the comment section in the chat. Yeah, there's the safe I was talking about. I was trying to mess with that a little bit more, but I believe you're gonna need just some exact combination to open that one up, or maybe even more. So here's the downstairs talking about, guys. The gate with the battery. I didn't actually have the battery on me, but you can put that in the slot where the wires are, and that opens up the gate. And you see, like, back there, the table. I guess that's where the Wonder Weapon, the new Wonder Bus kind of thing is. And then you can take out the battery from the gate and put it in the Wonder Weapon. So it's really weird how that works. It's kind of interesting. And I guess it needs a lot more parts, because when you put it in, it doesn't tell you straight up, like, hey, you can pick this up now. Is this map as scary as the other ones? I mean, let's be real. The maps might be scary to some people. This is not as, like, vibey as the Darkest Shore was. The Darkest Shore had some scary vibes. This is more like abandoned city vibes, and it's more like a mystery. I don't know. It's really weird to explain, but it's not like the freaky vibes that you get from other maps. But I like it nonetheless. Like, this is complete chaos. complete and utter chaos. There's other soldiers in this map. Like, I'll go back and show you guys it in a second. There's other, like, physical soldiers. And I don't know if they can help you in any way, but there seems to be a lot of them from what we found in this very limited playthrough, but that happened. So, I'll take you guys back over here. We're all running. I'll maybe run this one or two more times. Keep asking questions if you guys got them. Like, feel free to check out anything that you missed. I'm just gonna run it back, and yeah, you guys will end up seeing a lot. So here's the elevator I was talking about, by the way, right here, right there. I think that's the one we need. Just as an FYI, it's the one in question. I don't like War 2 zombies because it's too scary. Okay, I got you, man. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, it doesn't seem to be super freaky to me personally, but I like the vibe it's going for. It definitely feels like Garage. I'm not saying that in a way to discredit. Like, let me caveat this here. I'm not saying it feels like Garage Provi to discredit anything that Sledgehammer's done with this map. It's just that they're abandoned cities. They feel very similar in that way. The layouts are kind of the same. The way you get to different areas are almost like identical, like the intertwined, like the kind of like the Groff module. You know what I mean? So yeah, definitely Garage vibes, but that's not to discredit it at all. Like, it's not copying, because you can't really copy a setting like that. There's no dragons in here, from what I know, anyways. I haven't seen any dragons yet. I highly doubt there would be any. So that's kind of GK's thing here. I haven't seen any Nikolai's in a mech suit either. But I suppose there's a lot of time for that to happen. I saw your comment when you roasted those atheists on the VO4 show. Oh, it was just a joke. You guys ever seen that thing where it's a stupid comment. You just say, explain this atheist on something amazing, and they have no response. Oh yeah, the Zeppelin's back. The big Zeppelin flew over. And he didn't mess with me at all. I guess I gotta do more. Maybe that's linked with the radio. Just, you gotta call something from the Zeppelin. That'd be my best guess. They even showed that in the trailer. The Zeppelin shoots down at like a rod, and it shoots a zombie in the back and turns them into a napalm almost. Like, I don't know what they're called in here. The flaming zombies is probably the most sort of accurate way to describe it. And my best assumption would be that you need to communicate with that Zeppelin to call in a rod. And I don't know why you'd want to do that, but there's probably a purpose. Probably. I don't know. We'll have to see. I want to see a dragon head in the museum for a reference to Garage Curry. That'd be kind of funny. This museum is a little creepy, though. There's like, I don't know, you see all these models around of actual bodies and stuff. This is the room that probably made me feel the most awkward. That's for sure. This room made me feel a little weird. I get the whole GK look. I mean, does that bother you guys is the question. Definitely doesn't bother me in the slightest. Like, I'm all for having similarly styled maps as long as they have their own take on them. You know what I mean? Because we've had a lot of maps that are in the same setting, arguably. But I think this does it really, really well. Seriously. What's it like being at an early event? It's so cool. It really is. It's so much fun. Being able to actually talk to the developers who made this game, giving them personal feedback and hearing on what goes behind the scenes is probably one of the most rewarding things about it. They've been absolutely accommodating to... I'm gonna shut everything. He starts speaking another language. I'm gonna shut up every time I hear that. But yeah, no, they were super accommodating. Everybody's so nice there. All the developers were great. Like, Activision, once again, they did fly me out. I need to disclose that. They did fly me out. They did pay for everything like that. So, huge thank you to them. But being at the event itself and being with my friends and the entire studio was great. Seriously. I was very honored to make it here. And it was my mission. I made it my job to record as much footage as I can to show you guys this. Oh, by the way, the door behind you is the one I think I never ended up buying. So that might have been the section I didn't get to. Right there. So that's what we're looking into. I don't know. These capture events are great. I have so much fun with them. Flip your mattress before the end of the stream for the early gameplay. Oh, dude, I don't know about all that, man. You guys can't really see my mattress that much. It wouldn't be the same. In the museum, there's a lot of space to train. There is, but there also isn't. The reason I say that is because there's spawn points almost everywhere. There's like risers on like the two bottom floors where the windows are, and then they drop in from the ceilings as well, from what I understand. So I would watch out for that one. I wouldn't recommend training in there unless there's a trap, and then you could probably find a high round strat. I still haven't developed the high ground strat yet. Guys, I only had 45 minutes. I was so preoccupied with everything else. But there is a lot of space map. It's definitely, I would say it's less cluttered than the Darkest Shore. That was very, like, narrow, and pretty much everywhere you go. The most open place is probably the U-boats. This is opposite. So, the way I would describe it, if the Darkest Shore is Zetsubo no Shima, then, this map is Ascension, the way it's open. You know what I mean? And that's kind of, some people prefer that more than others. They prefer the more open feeling of maps where you have a lot of space, and some like the enclosed kind of stuff, and that's fine. I guess it all really comes down to what you prefer as a person, but yeah, this is absolutely one of the more open ones. It gives you room to breathe. Already know the Easter egg? See, check out your boy there. I honestly don't think you can save them. I'm pretty sure as soon as you shoot the zombie, he just rips anyhow. But they're there, and it might have been like one of the first time we've ever seen a player that isn't us and that's also not a zombie. So I'm hoping there's more kind of stuff like that. Maybe more downstairs wherever the new section is I didn't see. They're still gonna bring out the lightsaber stores. Oh, dude, if we're first in the world, all the sabers are coming out, Chad. What's gonna be after the stream? After this stream? Well, after this stream, I'm gonna go eat some food, and I'm gonna be back later to be hunting the map tonight at midnight. So in about 5.5 hours time from now, I will be live here again with this map, and we're gonna be hunting the Easter egg itself. It's gonna be good. You guys should definitely be. If you haven't already dropped a like on the stream, if you are enjoying the map, if you're liking the look of this, if you're having a good time here, leave a like, hit that subscribe button if you guys are brand new. It'd be greatly appreciated. So I briefly messed with the radio in this clip, but I messed with the radio a lot more extensively later. If I had to guess, it's probably how you communicate with the Zeppelin. But it's a complicated process, especially if you don't know what to do. Hopefully, you'll get to see some live gameplay later tomorrow. Yeah, definitely, Kylie, definitely. You take it easy. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah, if you guys have any more questions, though, keep asking. Keep asking. I am your book here. Your book that played the map for 45 minutes. It's kind of... We don't get a lot of playtime at all, but you have to make the most of what you do get. And, like, that's why I'm completely rushing to kill all these zombies. Because I have so much to explore. Like, it'd be one thing if you can just sit back and take your time, but nah, man, it's completely the opposite when it's so down low. If you're first in the world with the dress come out, I don't know about all that one, Justin. I don't know if that really calls for that drastic of a measure, you know?
They're perversions. This I know.
If we what if we have to bring the soldier back to life using the spike coming from the Zeppelin? That's a good call. I mean, that could happen. I'd say the more accurate thing is that I don't think you can save the guys, and the rod from the Zeppelin's probably for the zombies. I mean, it could res him, who knows? But I wouldn't invest a lot into that, because the guys inside, and some of them are downstairs is the thing, like underground, where the Zeppelin has no shot of even seeing it. So, like, yeah, that would be something to look out for. So is there a lot in the inventory? Did you bring it up on the screen at any point? I think I might have a couple times. So in this round, you can see I brought up the radio. I would say it's around the same as the Darkest Shore. From what I remember. It's about the same. Just in terms of stuff you gotta collect. It might be more, though, in this map, because there's a lot of little things that you can pick up. Some things that you can grab don't even come up on the inventory. So they're either, like, side Easter egg related, or they're completely, you know, who actually knows. But there's a lot to pick up in this map that has no indicator. So you need to keep your eyes peeled when it comes to this. I'm telling you right now. What was your favorite World War II zombies you have to play for the first time? Probably this one. I think, like, I played the Darkest Shore. I played the Final Reich. Actually, I played all the maps early. I got an early copy of the Final Reich. I enjoyed that one. And then I played the Darkest Shore early, and I played this one early. Probably this one, honestly. The Darkest Shore was really fun, but, like, I pretty much solved Pack-a-Punch, and then that was my playthrough. I opened the map, and I was like, okay, I mean, this is pretty nice, you know what I mean? But this one has a lot more, like, substance to it, I think, especially on this run-through. Thoroughly enjoyed this one so far. To be a polka dot dress. Did Sledgehammer give you guys any hints for these? No. See, here's a common misconception. A lot of people will accuse people of getting early gameplay that the devs, you know, they kind of whisper in our ear a little bit, and they tell us like what to do. That is not the case at all. They're just as secretive about it, like if anybody was talking to them. You know what I mean? They don't even tell us stuff. That's why if they did tell us stuff, like Pack-a-Punch would already be solved, Wonder Weapon would already be fully built, and we'd probably have at least 1 or 2 steps down. But no, they don't tell us anything. So essentially, what happens at these kind of things is that we sit down and play, and the devs just walk around. They see what's going on, see who's doing what, who's making progress, and other than that, it's very like, it's very hush hush. So yeah, I don't know any more than you guys do really. Is this map any good? Yeah. So right now, I absolutely love this map. This is a very solid piece of art right now, and I haven't even seen everything. That was a difference. In the Darkest Shore, I opened up the entire map. Like I saw all the areas, and I also saw Pack-a-Punch. In this one, no Pack-a-Punch. And I've not even seen the whole map, so there's definitely something to be said for that as well. You do this channel, but I love it already. Sub PSC, look and sound cool. Thanks. Thanks, one bad mammoth jam. I appreciate that, buddy. If you guys haven't already dropped a like already, yeah, guys, leave a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. I will be streaming this tonight. Make sure you're here, and make sure you stick around for more World War II Zombies content as well. I've got you guys covered. So yeah, I think I'm going to run through this one more time. 1 or 2 more times, depending on what you guys want. If you guys have more questions and stuff. I just wanted to give you guys a really good, like, I'll play solo to the I don't know what I do. I'm going to give you guys the most for the gameplay that I got. The pests are back, by the way, so it's on this map. You have to tune the radio to 39.8. Okay, so I guess I can explain the radio right now. Let me go ahead and tell you guys what's up with the radio. So I'm going up to a graph right here, as you guys can see, by the box. I don't show it too well in this gameplay, but you see the names on there. So the radio, it's kind of like the oh my god, what's that called? The Darkest Shore. There's the, see, I'm looking at it right here. I'll pause it real quick. But there's basically like a graph. There's a chart that tells you the frequencies you need for the radio. I'll play through it this one more time. I'll go back up to there. But no, what I was saying is that it's very similar to the step in the Darkest Shore where you shoot the missiles and it has the chart on the side of the wall that tells you how far the boat is out, how many meters it is, and then what you need to angle your gun at. Really similar to that step. Like, you need to figure out what you have and then the corresponding solution to it. It's a very, like, simple thing, but we didn't get it at first because there's a lot to it. As soon as you guys pick up this map, as soon as you guys play it, you're going to see that there's a little bit to it that isn't super straightforward. I still know. Is there any new perks the 3rd time? No, sorry, Mike. I was gonna answer that question. It kept going by. I didn't see any. That's not to say there aren't any, and I want to make that very clear. I'm not saying that there's no new perks at all because I haven't seen the whole map, and not seeing the whole map within 45 minutes. So you know, there's a lot to it. There very well may be a new perk, but I feel like also if there was a new perk, it would have been shown off in the trailer, or I don't know. I feel like I would have seen it already. So I wouldn't count on it, but I'm not saying that there isn't. Maybe there's like a perma perk thing somewhere. Did you see the fire zombie? Oh, the fire zombie? No, I didn't, Kirby Pineapple. The fire zombie, I believe you gotta work with the Zeppelin, because they showed that in the trailer. Like, they showed it shooting a rod down, hitting a regular zombie in the back, and he kind of turns into a napalm from Shangri-La, something similar to as such. And what they do, we have no idea. Obviously, there's got to be a purpose to making those, because you wouldn't just make a napalm zombie on yourself for no reason. I mean, just throwing that out there. But yeah, that's kind of where that's at. What time will you stream later? I will be live in less than 5 hours, so midnight my time. I'm US Eastern, so whatever that corresponds for all of you, that's when I'll be live. It's gonna launch at the same time as everybody. If you're in the UK, I'm pretty sure you can go and pre-download it right here, and you can also get. I need a drink, guys. I don't need water. No, I don't. I have nothing. It's so thirsty, dude. Someone want me a water real quick? Is it lagging again? Is there more stream lag? All right. Everybody refresh if there's lag. Refresh if there's lag. And put a 1 in the chat. Yo, guys. Yeah. Sorry about that. Put a 1 in the chat if you can see me and hear me good. It's the freaking YouTube servers. Let me just check to make sure. It's so annoying. Oh, no, it's OBS dropping. Why does OBS keep doing this, dude? Need to chill. OBS is garbage sometimes. Are we alright now? It should settle out. It's usually just like a little quick like jitter. And then it's good. It might honestly be my internet. That's what I'm thinking. Because it's like patterned. Yeah, I don't know. It's very interesting. Is this map bigger than the Dark Shore? Yeah, dude.
The Russians will die.
100% faded. Like, square footage, way, way, way bigger. Easily. Are we all good now? Yeah, guys, put ones in the chat if we're set here. If we're all set, let me know. The Napalm Zombie will only come during a step. If you think about it, in the trailer, they had a wonder weapons there. The Easter egg up to a certain point. Right, so, I'm sure the radio's not Easter egg related. Well, maybe it is, but, like, the first step evidently was not it. And the wonder weapon, I believe I was the only one at the capture event to find the first step of the wonder weapon. So that's interesting. The battery thing, but there's more to it. So it's not often we get. Hey, we got Dawson Johnson up the building. Thank you for the $10 super chat, brother. The $9.99. Thank you so much, buddy. The first donation. Guys, get some love in the chat for Dawson. Thank you so much, buddy. You're the man, brother. If you guys are going to donate, please leave a message, by the way. Please leave a message. Honestly, like, ask a question if you got it, and I can 100% answer that if you have it. Thank you, Dawson. But, what was I trying to say again? I forget what I was saying. Oh yeah, so the wonder weapon is multi parts, which is weird. Normally it's one or two, and you put them together and it's good. But put the battery on. So to put the battery on, I had to lock myself in the room and take it out of the gate. So it's kind of like Garage Kroby again. I'm not trying to just like, you know, make references here. Believe me, it's not what I'm trying to do. It's not what I'm doing. But what I was saying is that it's very similar to Garage, where the lockdown step, how you get the gauntlet, not the gauntlet, sorry, the Dragon Strike. So you gotta lock yourself in there, put the wonder weapon piece on, and then you need something else. What that thing is, I'm not entirely sure. Do you think they should add incendiary shell to zombies? That could be like a cool double pack-a-punch. Kind of like blast furnace. I think that'd be kind of nice to add in. Remember the generator idea in transit, like we have to use a battery piece in the special case. Yeah, that's what I'm sort of. That's what I sort of figure is the deal here. That's what I'd imagine. But there's so much to find, guys. That's what I'm saying. We barely even scratched the surface. You guys want to sit back and. I get this on Twitter all the time. People are like, people will be crying that I got early gameplay and that everything's already solved. What you don't understand is that, yeah, you guys will have a little bit of advantage from watching this gameplay because you've already seen what the map looks like and what doors to buy and whatnot, where wall weapons are, that kind of thing. But I went into this map blind. Seeing everything for the first time and being on a time crunch, you don't get a lot done. Like, I don't care who you are. Like, nobody's going to solve anything in that short period. Maybe Pack-a-Punch, depending on how simple it is, like we've done in previous maps, but that's normally like a really basic thing. This is not the case at all. It actually does look like you're on. Yeah, but in a good way, in a very good way. It's not the same layout, but we'll just say it takes inspiration from it in some ways. That's one of the coolest things about this map, that little part right there where you maybe can save the soldier. I really don't know if you can.
Damn the cost.
So that came and I thought you were playing Garage. I can already see the memes coming out, guys. You know what? At this point, let's just embrace the meme. Let's just embrace it.
Has a nice weight to it.
I have no DLC map for the game. Yeah, guys, it's not available just yet. It will be very, very soon. So if you guys have already pre-downloaded it, it will be able to be played in around 5 hours time. A little less than 5. A little less than 5 hours. If you guys are gonna be hunting, this Easter egg, just put a 1 in the chat. How many of you guys are gonna be involved tonight? If you're gonna be watching the hunt or participating in the hunt yourself, let me know. If you're gonna be playing it or just watching. Regardless of what you're gonna be doing, you should definitely be involved in it in some form or another. There's gonna be a lot going down tonight. I honestly, my prediction is that it's gonna take around. Probably going to take around 36, maybe 40 hours to solve. It's going to be at least a day. It's going to be at least a day. It's going to be, this is a tougher one. And, like, Cameron even told us that. He said that they're going to sort of up the ante in terms of difficulty as the season goes on. And that's kind of like how it always goes. That's a little bit how IW was, where they make the barrier to entry on, like, the first on this map, like, really low so everybody can get into it. And then as the season goes on, the more hardcore players stick around, then the difficulty increases. So I'd expect a harder map, a harder quest with each release, I'd imagine. Is there only one radio, or is there more than that? I believe there's only one. I would probably say there's one, because when I go up to it, the thing pops up. It's probably it, but there might be another. And also you get the indicator, so if there is a second radio, then there might be 2 Zeppelins. Just throwing that out there. There might be a lot to go with here. What's up, Carly? Seeing the chat. There's another good question I missed. I was up here. I need to go look for it. But if you guys have more questions, please keep asking. Please keep asking. I'm trying to answer as many as I can. Where was that? There's a really good question that got asked. Jeez, where is it? Where was it? Are there any new characters to unlock? Okay, that's another good one. Yes. I mean, obviously right now, with the DLC pack, I don't know if there's, like, new characters per se. We're gonna get some new ones, like, shortly, though. I don't know if they're actually coming to this pack, though. Like, it's not been announced 100%, like, hey, it's gonna be right here. But I'd imagine there's gonna be some stuff. And challenges on this map are gonna be really cool. You already know if they've done it for the Final Reich, they've done it for the Darkest Shore, they're gonna have a set of challenges for this one as well. There's no reason why not to, honestly. What is the round boss? I didn't get to him, but if you guys want to see what it looks like, it's the one from the trailer. You see it right at the end there. So like that's probably it. I just didn't get to see it. Maybe I didn't get far enough in the rounds, but yeah. Do you know the fused battery item where that was supposed to found? Yeah, so I think I was the only one to find that. Hey, what's up, Turtle? How you doing, man? It's been a while. What's going on? I want to explain that really quickly as well. That's thank you for bringing that up. Give me 1 second. So yeah, the battery, I believe, is like you have to have it. It's wonder weapon related. It's how you open that door. Now, here's the thing though. I think it has multiple spawns. It's one of those kind of maps where it's a scavenger hunt. It's gonna be a scavenger hunt kind of map where there's a lot of multiple spawns for different pieces. Because the reason I say that, I picked up the red battery that's in the museum, and I just like found that. I was looking around, I was holding square, and I picked it up, and I was like, oh, what did I just grab? And it was like a Wonderbus battery or whatever it's called, and it goes in there. And then JC looked for his. He was literally right next to me. Looked for his, and it wasn't there on his game. We were in different games, by the way, if I didn't make that clear. In his game, it wasn't in the spot. It's not to say it wasn't in the museum at all, but he didn't see it. And he definitely didn't have it in his inventory. So I'm going to go ahead and make the assumption that, yes, everything has multiple spawns, which is good. I think because the new hints Sledgehammer gave, you need to use the radio, something called electronic. Yeah, exactly. Like, you're going to need to use the radio to communicate with the Zeppelin. That's the only way that you're going to, like, get something done there. And then, obviously, we have the safe here, which I couldn't tell you about. You can get on it, and you can turn the thing, but nobody did a single thing with this. So, evidently something's in there. Something mad important. Maybe that's another piece of the Wonder Weapon. Now that I'm thinking about it, that could be it. Show notebook. I think I showed it in this gameplay. There's like, it's pretty much the same thing as the Darkest Shore. Maybe with a few more, like, things. With a few more spots, but that's really about it. This is just maybe we reroute the power because the place... No, I do believe it does have power already. Like, even though the city's on fire, like, everything's broken, I believe this still has power. Because, like, the perks, you can still buy the perks, right? Revive's good. Everything else you can grab. So, this might have been, like, the first map really in history where we don't need to turn on the power straight away. Which is pretty cool. I almost like that better, because I almost don't like a lot of power quests. Ran the Redwoods, power quest was awful. You literally trekked the whole map just to get there. So, yeah, wasn't a big fan. That's the graph I was talking about, guys. So, there's the radio right there, but you can't interact with that one. I'll run this one more time. So, yeah. If you guys are just jumping in, this is the brand new Zombies map, the Darkest Shore, the Shadow Throne. The Shadow Throne. If you haven't already, drop a thumbs up on the stream, though. If you're enjoying it, leave a like, hit that subscribe button. I'm going to be hunting this a little bit later on, so you guys should definitely be here and stick around. It's going to be good. The hunt is going down at midnight. Yeah. And this is a good looking map as well. Like, you guys are watching a pre-rendered gameplay put onto my computer and then watching in like a movie software. So like, it doesn't look the best on this screen. Maybe it does. Actually, I'm gonna see what it looks like. It honestly looks alright. It looks pretty good. But it's gonna look a lot better on your guys' screen. And it's pretty. It's very pretty. Yeah, do you have any mods in the chat, by the way? Let me know. As long as you don't have more than 2 or 3 spawns, I'll be happy. Right, Sean, I agree. I'm all for multiple spawns when it comes to... When they make sense, when they're around the same area. Like the shield. The classic, like when you build a shield in Black Ops 3 maps. There's 3 locations for 3 parts. Pretty easy to commit to memory. Like, when you're first discovering it, obviously you gotta look for it, and it can be a little bit tricky, which is cool, but then it doesn't get too stupid where you have to find like 6 or 7 different ones. That was why, like, Shaolin kind of got me upset, was so many little things that had like 6 or 7 different locations. Super annoying. But I really hope this isn't the case. 3 is good to me. 3 different spots is fine. Maybe 4 is kind of pushing it, but yeah, I don't know. I'm all for multiple spawns. Who used the right revolver? I mean, apparently me. Apparently me. Is there many new wall buys? I don't know. I picked up this. I actually had never used this pistol before until now. And then I also used the combat shotgun, which was a wall gun. I tried to use wall guns because we weren't really supposed to hit the box that much. There was weapons that we really aren't supposed to be in there yet. So as soon as it said that, I tried to avoid it a little bit. But yeah, combat shotguns on the wall. The right revolver, not very good. I don't know if it's actually technically classified as a starting run weapon. I like the map. I'm curious about the safe. Maybe the soldiers get a number, kind of like the Enigma machines. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I think that they're all gonna play into each other with the radio, the Zeppelin, and the safe. The safe is gonna be something we're probably gonna get later on. And I'd imagine that that's not even really scratching the surface of this map, because there's a lot to do. A lot to see, a lot to do. I haven't even been... What blows my mind is that I've not even seen everything. You would think that, given almost an hour to play, that I'd at least open every door, or at least discover everything. And that's not the case. Whether or not it's a viable door, I couldn't tell you, but there's at least more areas that I haven't seen. And, like, Cameron basically told us that it's probably something to do with that elevator. But, yeah, that's really about it. I kind of just lost my interest in War 2 Zombies. Right. I hear what you're saying, man, but I would honestly pick up this map and give it a try. See if you like it. Odds are you're going to enjoy this one. This is something that I feel like that World War 2 Zombies needs. A big map that's casually fun to play. It has a good quest. All the ingredients for a really successful map are right here. So that makes me happy. This thing about the new map release is Easter egg hunt grind. Dude, I'm going to be up all night, dude. I got to go eat after this. I need a drink. My throat hurts so bad. Yeah, I'm going to go eat later. I might take a quick power nap, but the hunt is going to be on tonight, ladies and gents. It's going to be big. It's going to be huge. That's on 84K chop. Thank you guys. So if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, we're getting really close to 100K. So if you haven't subbed up, make sure you go ahead and do that. I'd greatly appreciate it. That would be absolutely sick. Your Chopper, love the streams. Keep it up, my G. New map hype. Yes, sir, Buster. Yes, sir. Thanks so much, brother. I appreciate that. I just saw a trap right there, so there's evidently these. And the fact that you don't have to turn on the power to use traps is cool. I almost like that better. It made sense back in the day to turn on the power, like in older, like smaller maps, but I don't think we need a power quest in every map now. You know what I mean? Like, why can't we just spawn in and it's on? Like with this one. And so we can, so they can put their focus into other stuff where we need to be paying attention. Maybe that was the point. Power's already on because there's so much else to focus on and discover that, like, they're just going to give you the power. That's actually very well possible. Are you playing with Pizza for the hunt? I probably will be a bit later. I don't know. He might have. I don't know if he's already playing with the team. I'm not sure. I might be hunting solo to start out, and then I might jump with the team later. I don't know what's gonna go on tonight, guys. Kind of just gonna play it by ear, most likely.
The Russians will die if we don't.
Hey, yo, glad to see you still in the zombies community. Thanks, Mac. I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you, my dude. Yeah, I'm still out here, guys. Like, you know, I'm repping World War II zombies, even though it might not be the most popular thing right now. I enjoy it. I do enjoy it. And I'm gonna play what I enjoy. I'm gonna post what I enjoy. So, I mean, the people that like this as well, that's good. If it's not your thing, that's not your thing. That's fine. Fortnite is some people's things. It's not really my thing. That's kind of how it is. Like, I don't know. I do enjoy me some World War II zombies. What do you guys think of the map? Now that you've kind of like seen this back through a few times. Overall, let me. You guys asked me my question. Now let me ask you a question. What are your current opinions on this so far? Like in terms of how long the Easter egg might take, the different things you've seen. Obviously, you've not seen a lot. I didn't even show you guys opening the door. I don't know if I really can. I didn't show you guys opening the door where the wonder weapon is. I didn't show. There's a couple things I wasn't able to show. And also the elevator is the most. That's what I'm excited about because I want to see more of this map that I didn't already discover. I'm into stuff like that. You don't want to stream this new DLC so bad, but I literally have 3 AP finals back to back. Oh, jeez, feels bad. Feels bad. Feels real bad. War 2 Zombies is lit. I agree. It is definitely. You guys like the map so far? That's what I like to hear. As long as you guys are having good vibes with this kind of thing, that makes me happy.
It's only a short range radio. Looks like the red.
According to the images of Drosson's note page on the COD website, there's a pattern there. Okay, so I'll explain that. That might be it. That might be one of the combinations. But here's the thing, Fiendish. It's going to change every game based on your radio. Essentially, what happens is you have the name of your radio, you have the model number, and then you need to find the frequency thereof, and it's going to be on that chart. So that, you know, coincidentally might be one of your frequencies, but it's not always going to be. So don't rely on the 39.7 or whatever it is to always be the one that gets you there, because it's not going to be. It's going to be more similar to, like, it's going to be a different spawn every game, and you'll physically have to check all the different numbers later. The name of the radio and the model number to make sure. Honestly, it does feel bad. What do you think of the multiplayer maps? Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't really play that much multiplayer, so I don't know if I'm justified to have an opinion. But the MP maps I played were a lot of fun, especially compared to DLC 1. I like the DLC 1 multiplayer maps. They're pretty cool. I like these ones a lot better, however. Like, V2 is a great map. It's one of the more smaller ones, but it feels like a Modern Warfare 2 kind of map, and then the War map is great as well. But yeah, I don't know. That's kind of my brief opinions on that. Interesting things too, just throwing out there, just gonna subscribe. Thank you, Phoenix, I appreciate it. Thank you for the sub, buddy. Yeah, just want to give you a little more insight onto that as well. But yeah, it's gonna be a different frequency every game for different radios. But it tells you straight up on the board what you need. You just have to figure out how to kind of decipher it. Yeah, so you can see it in the top left there where that radio is. And then there's also a magnifying glass that I picked up in this. And I think it has multiple spawns as well in this room. There's a very small, like, magnifying glass. And you pick it up and there's no indicator. So you're going to have to really scavenge that room, I think, to find it. Why are you showing early gameplay on this? Wait, what? Why are you showing early gameplay on this? It's just a really bad zombies experience. Why am I showing early gameplay? Sir, hello? Repeat that question again. Ask yourself what you just asked, and then you might find your answer. I'm not even really sure what you're getting at there. I don't know. Interesting map here. It is. What's up, Back? What's up, dude? It's GK 2.0. You know what I'm saying? Not really, but no, it's pretty cool. I do enjoy it. I think this is probably going to be one of the more popular maps in the community in terms of like how it's received. The Darkest Shore, I think, was better received than the Final Reich for a multitude of reasons, but I think this is going to be the best so far. And then I think DLC 3 and 4 are just going to up the ante, in my opinion. I like the way Dunkirk looks, mainly excited to play prop hunt on them, TBH. Yeah, those will be great prop hunt maps. They're going to be great for gameplay, like, V2 is the most MW2 feeling map ever. So if you're a fan of Modern Warfare 2, play that map. Yeah, it's just literally just called V2. And then Dunkirk's a really cool one. It's like a very flat, like, straight through kind of thing with a lot of sniper areas. I like that one as well. There wasn't a map that I didn't like. And then on DLC 1, however, there wasn't a few maps I wasn't a fan of, but I liked all the maps in this one at least. So that's cool. By the way, just thank you, Slip. I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you. Dude, my man just got slayed out. He said, does everyone agree that World War II Zombies sucks? He just gets bombarded with no's. Everybody's like, no. Nah, some people are just because you don't like a game doesn't mean nobody else can like it as well. Doesn't mean we can't enjoy it. Oh, yeah, check it out right there. I just ran right by it. That dead guy in the corner, you'll see it. I'm pointing at my screen like you guys can see it. Let me go back in a minute. That might have been the one that got killed that I didn't see. Or the one that was in JC's game. Because we saw different soldiers get killed. See that one, like, laying down over there? That might have been one. Did they only give you one run of the map? Yeah, not even one run. Not even, like, we play till we die. 45 minutes, that's it. We start the match, 45 minutes on the timer. As soon as it strikes, bam, controller's down. Like, it's legit. We don't mess around when it comes to this kind of stuff. I played my early session, and that was really all that's it. So, yeah, that's the gate, by the way, I'm talking about with the battery. The battery from the museum goes in there and that opens up the door. And then that also goes to the wonder weapon. So, yeah, overall, really cool stuff going down. What's up, Scottish? How you doing, man? Nice to see you. You can also hear, like, faint screams. Cameron said, though, I'm going to leave you guys with this word of advice. Cameron told us we got to use our ears during this quest. Like, that's probably one of the most important things to know about this one is use your ears. So be listening. It's gonna be good.
Our allies are dying out there. Hurry.
But I think overall, you guys seem to be really enjoying the vibes of the map, and that's good. If you haven't already dropped a like on the stream, leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're brand new. I'm gonna be hunting this a little bit later on. Yeah, I don't know. I can't wait to play this more. I can't wait to show you guys more. Is there a map survive as long as possible? Just an Easter egg map. This is the big map, but I think there's also going to be a survival map that's a cut off of this one, or maybe a kind of extension, from what I would say. There might be something like that. Yeah, I think there's going to be another survival, just if you just don't want to worry about Easter egg stuff, which is cool. Okay, so there we go. Alright, guys, so, yeah, if you guys have any other questions, leave them now. I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up here in a second. Yeah, if you have any final questions, leave them in right now, and then, we'll pick this back up a little bit later and play this map tonight. We're actually going to go for the main hunt and whatnot. If you have any other further questions, go for them right here. If you haven't already dropped a like, do that as well. When does this map come out? A couple hours time, guys. So, for me, it is 7:02. 5 hours. And that goes for everybody as well. I'm Eastern Time US, so it's going to be at midnight. If you're Pacific Time US, it's going to be 9 o'clock p.m. For UK, I don't know your time. I think it's 5 a.m. Yeah, it should be 5, most likely. And then you can pretty much go ahead and figure out what your time zone is based on that. But yeah, you think they should release info? What do you mean? Like the devs? Nah. Like you would figure that if there was any time for info to be released, it'd be while we're at the event. But no, they keep all that stuff super low key, and I want them to do it because that takes the fun out of the hunts. The community is going to go hard on this map. Like, we're going to find a lot of things ourselves. So, I don't want them to release anything. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Skizz? Let's see the chat, buddy. What's going on? How you doing, big homie? I don't want them to release anything. I want to discover this for the first time. Like, that's where all the fun is anyways. It's no fun if somebody tells you what to do. This map sucks. Boy, you have not even played it yet. You have not even played this yet, man. I have played this map, and I will tell you right now that this is not a bad map. This is not a bad map in any sense of the word. I don't dislike any World War II Zombies maps. There's a few I'm not a huge fan of that I just don't play a lot, but this is the farthest thing from that. It's not one of those, and it's probably going to be a map that I end up playing the most. Because it seems the most, like, casual friendly. You can just jump in and just get going. Doesn't seem to be bogged down by a lot of quest stuff too much just to set up. Seems like it's got a decent, like, high rounds game. Depending, I'm going to test stuff later, but I'm pretty sure you can play high rounds in this pretty well. And then, yeah, I don't know. There's still a lot to discover. I haven't seen the whole map yet.
This requires more energy than my battery contains.
I don't know. Is this out yet? No, this is my gameplay. Everybody's saying this. Guys, this is my gameplay. I recorded this at Sledgehammer Games. That's why, like, I mean, I showed you at the beginning, but my gamer tag was like the one that they have there. This is my gameplay, guys. I don't want you guys accusing me of that. Y'all gotta chill. We got fake pizza in the building. What's good? Fake pizza. What's up, rye bread? There's a lot of. I think there's new weapons in the box. I'm not sure. We were advised not to hit the box because there was guns that aren't supposed to be out yet that were in there. So we kind of stayed away from that. But there might be some new ones already.
The Russians
There might be some new ones, like just so far. I'd imagine. Guys, it's not pizza. It's fake pizza. Don't worry. Everybody, calm down. He doesn't have his verification badge. Chill out. That's how you know easily. If a YouTuber jumps into stream, like a bigger YouTuber jumps in, you think it's, you want to know if it's real or not, just look for the verification badge. It's pretty easy to see. What's going on, Remy? Hey, Sim's in the chat. How you doing, homie? Nice to see you, man. I was lurking in your stream earlier. I didn't say anything, but I was just watching, just cooling. Do you think this map is beginner friendly? I would say this is one of the more beginner, like, friendlier maps. That's actually a really good question, Misty. Definitely. What are the new guns? I don't know. We're not even supposed to know. We weren't supposed to hit the box. They're going to be introduced later, but yeah, that's why I try to stay away. I would say this is more solo friendly than the other one, especially Darkest Shore. That I feel like that was not super solo friendly, in my opinion, or beginner friendly. My bad. This seems to be the complete opposite. But when you actually get into the quest, you get into everything like that, things are going to change. The difficulty, I would say, is going to be harder than Darkest Shore. Harder than everything we've seen so far in this game. Are there any bomb zombies? Yeah, bombers are back. Pests are back. Of course, regular zombies. Whistlings are back as well. I don't think we're ever going to get rid of those. I did not see the new boss in the trailer, nor was I able to get a napalm. I think I know how to get a napalm now. When I was there, I just didn't have time to. But I'd imagine you're going to use this or something. That's pretty easy to say. It's new attachments for your gun and some new abilities. Not to my knowledge. We were playing on a slightly different build than what we're going to be playing on tonight. So there was a few features like added that weren't supposed to be there. There's a few features that are gone that are supposed to be there. You know what I mean? Like vice versa. So I don't think so, but I suppose it's a possibility. Are the steps to build a wonder weapon easy? I don't know. I got one step on the wonder weapon and that's it. The battery and that's all I know. But I guess it needs more. And what that is, I literally couldn't tell you. Literally couldn't tell you. Is the crab zombie still in it? What do you mean the crab zombie? I'm not sure what he's talking about. The crab zombie. Wait, what are you referring to? Hold on. Are you talking about like Nova crawlers? I literally have no idea, dude. I'm not sure. Somebody can inform me on that. Please help a young man out. This is the most interesting room I was ever in, the theater right here. This back area, there's so much to pick up. There's so much to find. That's where I got the magnifying glass. And I would say that if you guys are hunting the Easter egg, aside from the radio stuff, this is the place to be. Something is not right about this room. Because it's an entire area, and the first time I went through, I spent so much time in here. And it was like seemingly empty, but of course it's not. A lot of mystery going on behind this particular thing. Continue with any big YouTubers tonight for the event. I think I might be playing with Pizza and their squad later. I might start solo and then jump in with them. I'm not sure. I honestly couldn't tell you what the plan is in terms of like teammates are gonna be. Yeah, it's gonna be a big Easter egg quest nonetheless. I'm gonna be streaming for a long time. So if you guys want to come out and watch, make sure you are subscribed to this channel. Definitely. And just watch this gameplay to your heart's content and soak in as much of it as you can, honestly. Oh, attack of the radioactive crab. Yeah, they come in every 10 rounds. Yep. I'm totally kidding, by the way. Those of you who didn't already get that. The thing with a bunch of arms from DLC 1. I don't... Oh, the moistlers. Crabs, I thought it was like... Talking about IW? Nah, the moistlers, no. That's a strictly Darkest Shore thing. Because that plays into the whole storyline of that map. So, no. As far as I'm aware, I haven't seen them. They wouldn't make sense to be in here either. No moistlers here. There's a boss zombie that nobody's seen yet. sub. Hey, appreciate you, Remy. Yeah, if you guys haven't already subbed to the channel, do that. We're getting really close to 85K, speaking of which. And then the big 100,000 just around the corner. I don't know. I get really good vibes from this map. I enjoy it a lot. There's so much to do, and I think zombies maps need that. When you play a map where there's nothing to do and the high rounds itself aren't really that fun, then that's when people don't really tend to gravitate towards it as much. But I think high rounds are here are going to be, you know, decently fun. And the quest, dude, I just cannot wait to get my hands on. Cannot wait. Is the boss hard? I don't know. And nobody knows yet. If I could tell you that, then I would be first in the world. I'm just playing. No, I wish I could tell you, dude. Do you watch One Piece? No, I don't. I don't. I've seen you ask that like 100 times. No, I don't watch One Piece, bro. I don't even know what One Piece is. Is it a movie? Is it a TV show? I don't know. I'm not sure what that is. Are the choppers back in this map? We got Dracos. No choppers in this one. Some Dracos in here, so yeah, man. Anything building the Wonder Weapon? Yeah. So that's what seems to be a lot of like questions from you guys is how the Wonder Weapon works. I'll briefly explain this one more time. Let me go back to that gate. So for anybody who's curious, it's right here. As I approach the gate, you see the blue glow, and then there's wires with like a coil sheet or like a fuse. The battery that you get out of the museum goes in that gate. So you drop it in there, and those doors, you see these like gates? I don't know why I'm pointing at my screen. You see the two gates on the side. They lift up, and you can be let into that room where the Wonder Weapon table is. Right here. Hold on. Right there. That Wonder Weapon table. And then you can take out the battery from that fuse gate. The door's shut. So you're locked in that room. It's a very, very tiny room, to be honest. I would show you guys in there, but very, very small room. But you can take that same battery once you're in the room and put it in the Wonder Weapon. Once the battery's in the Wonder Weapon, it still doesn't let you pick it up. You need something else, and what that is, I honestly don't know yet. I wish I had the answer, but yeah, I have no idea. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. But I would recommend that you guys get multiple parts of this. I mean, you have to be able to do it solo, so that's why I'm a little confused. I don't know. We'll see. Because, like, as soon as you put in... Because you figure as soon as you drop the battery in, the door's shut, you pick up the Wonder Weapon, battery's in the gun. You're in the room now. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm sure that's not actually how it is. You still haven't cut your hair? It's been like 6 months? Nah, listen, dude. I get it trimmed sometimes. I'm getting it trimmed real soon, alright? It's none of your business. I'm just playing, Llama. No, it actually has been a while since I got the old thing chopped up. Yeah, so this is the museum I was talking about, guys. Right here, that's where the battery's located. The room I was just in. That's where to locate it. But I would say, if I had to make a guess, the other Wonder Weapon piece is most likely going to be in the safe itself, or in the area that nobody discovered. We're probably with the elevators. I don't know. I honestly have no idea. Guys, we're at 201 likes right now. If you haven't already dropped a thumbs up,
This looks like a radio frequency.
go back to this real quick. I'll go through the museum one more time. If you guys haven't already dropped a like on the stream, do that right now. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. I'd greatly appreciate it. I'm gonna go eat some food here really soon. I'm gonna let this play out real quick. But if you have any final questions, feel free to ask them right now about this map. Any other questions, go for it. Hope I was able to give you a good breakdown of this so far. Try to explain everything that I can, everything that I saw. And I'm hyped to get into this map, to start this hunt. That's always, like, the best nights of these, is starting the hunt. Okay. So, where are we? Alright, yeah. So, that's the museum right here. Spend a lot of time in here, you'll find the battery. Somewhere. I only know of one location. Are you in the gang going first in the world? Yeah, I think so. I'm trying to get that first in the world, you know what I mean? 100K special, one side of your head gets cut out, the other side stays. That's not like a celebration. That's not a celebration, dude. 100K should be good. Sounds like you're not keen on much. Wait, what do you mean? Like on this map? No, dude, far from it. I'm actually really excited to play this. Like, I might not sound. My voice, dude, is going. I need to drink water. I don't have anything around me, but believe me, I'm gonna jump into this. I'm gonna get my hands on it, and we're just gonna go for it. How hard was the Easter egg? You guys gotta chill out. But that's the graph I was talking about there. So, yeah, that's pretty much showed you guys almost everything there was to see. Yeah, I think that's pretty. There's no dragon. It's not like you're riding that way. No dragon. But I think yeah, that's gonna be pretty much it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching this early run through of the Shadow Throne. I will see you guys tonight for even more of this. If you haven't already dropped a like on the stream, do it right now. Subscribe if you're brand new. I'll be live in a few hours. We're gonna be hunting the map all night. It's gonna be good. Hopefully, we get some stuff solved. We get the boss fight very soon. Whatever we gotta do. It's gonna be a tough one, but I'm excited. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for coming out. I hope you like the look of this map. Super excited to get into it, and I hope you guys are as well. I hope to see you tonight at the stream, or if you're gonna be hunting, yeah, I will see you guys really soon. So thank you all for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in a couple hours. Peace.